Qantas is in damage control after a spate of incidents involving its planes. In the space of 24 hours, 2 planes were forced to abort their flights and another made an emergency landing. Unions say outsourced labour and the quest for profit are to blame. Anne Barker reports.
15 hours with no flushing toilets or in-flight movies. That was the scenario for passengers on a flight to Dallas, which was forced to turn back 4 hours from Sydney.
Once we got up, all the toilets stopped working and the electricity and the TVs.
We had a 3-year-old that was screaming for the floor 4 hours.
I was not happy at all.
Qantas confirmed it had used a replacement plane brought out of maintenance because another A380 from Dubai to Sydney had made an emergency landing in Perth hours before. In all, 3 planes forced out of the sky in 2 days.
What's happened over the last few days is really coming out in terms of social media and what customers have said. Our pilots and our cabin crew have handled these superbly.
Many passengers praised the crew's response, but not all were so kind. Some in the Perth emergency described on social media how their aircraft dropped about 30,000 feet in minutes. Fastest descent I've ever experienced in a plane, said one. Lot of shaken people, said another. And hours before that emergency, yet another Qantas plane to Karratha had been forced back to Perth because of a strong odour in the cabin. 75 people were tested for possible smoke inhalation. Unions say ongoing staff cuts are partly to blame for the latest incidents.
We've seen 5,000 jobs go, but close to 7,000 part-time jobs created, all through labour hire links, which means the performance, the turnover of staff, we're losing that efficiency and capability.
Qantas says its rate for turnbacks is comparatively rare and it would never put an aircraft into service that wasn't completely safe. Anne Barker, ABC News.